Hello. Yes, it's me. You thought I'd gone, but no, I'm back. I'm back. After a busy week at work with the Cheltenham Festival and just a busy week in general, I'm back. Yes, maybe later we'll get on to the subject of Tottenham Hotspur's turnaround in form, but more importantly, at this precise moment in time. See, I'm that incensed that I haven't even got changed out of my work clothes yet. Incensed. Incensed doesn't even come close to explaining how I feel at the moment. Maybe, I fell for an almighty joke from my Liverpool supporting friend on Facebook. Woe betide if I have. Anyway, back to more important issues. I was chatting to Ben this morning and he told me just what was happening to our favourite wrestlers at WrestleMania. Dolph Ziggler apparently is teaming up with Biggie Langston to fight Team All Now for the tag team titles. And Chris Jericho has suddenly gone from being part of the Intercontinental Championship scenario, picture, however you want to describe it, to, in somebody's wit and wisdom and somebody's reasoning, to fighting this Fandango fella at WrestleMania. Apparently they're using the storyline of the Dancing with the Stars program that was on in America that Jericho performed in. How can I have him back? Starting at the Rumble, getting such a loud pop, and the cheers still carried on to this day, to teasing us with the thought that he's on the verge of reclaiming a title again, to wrestling this ballroom dancer at WrestleMania, the big show of the year, the big granddaddy show of the year, and who are you wrestling? A ballroom dancer. It's not very often, as you may know by now, it's not very often that words fail me. Not very often at all. Words, I'm never really stuck for words. But this has. This really has made me think. And whose bright idea is this? Somebody obviously in a better situation than myself has obviously come up with this idea, but just leaves me scratching my chin as to think, Mr. Jericho's fans really have had a good screw job here, haven't they? Really. Thinking that he's, as I say, back on the verge of winning a title, and lo and behold, he's well and truly shafted on this one. No. Really, truly lost for words. Absolutely. WrestleMania itself is bubbling up quite nicely, isn't it? I must admit that I'm still a bit tepid on the Rock and John Cena fight again. I mean, we had that last year. It's really isn't lighting my fire so far. So far, really isn't lighting my fire. I just think it's pretty ho-hum, to tell you the truth. Pretty ho-hum. They must be aware, the company themselves must be aware of the fact that John Cena, admirable fella he may well be, but he just isn't liked by the fans, is he? And yet they still don't take the move of making him into a heel stroke bad guy. They just don't. They just don't make the obvious move. I don't know. As I say, there for the greater God go I, and I totally don't understand. I'm liking the Rock and I'm liking the Undertaker and Punk scenario. It's okay. I'm just Sorry, I just caught my eye watching Sky Sports News that Blackburn have sacked their manager. Yeah. Yeah. Shall I apply for the job? I might just as well. I probably stand just as much chance. Anyway, I digress. Back to more important things. I'm liking the Punk and Undertaker scenario. Maybe you would have thought that it was in a bit of bad taste concerning Punk's remarks concerning Paul Bearer and his antics. Maybe it was a little bit of bad taste and maybe too soon. But I like the way it's building up because they've done the right thing in where you're thinking, they've put the seed of doubt into your mind where you think, can he beat him? Can Punk beat him? No, he can't, can he? He can't. But then you think, oh, he actually could. He really, really actually could beat him because I think in my own humble opinion, Punk and Daniel Bryan are the two actual best wrestlers in WWE at the moment. Along with Mr. Jericho, of course, but I think that obviously the three of them are the top actual wrestlers in the company. I'm liking the idea of the Punk and Undertaker because you're thinking to yourself, could he be beat? Really, really, could he be beat? And the answer, of course, is yes, he could. He really, really could be beat. For the first time in 20 odd years, 20 years, he could be beat. He really, really could be beat, making it quite interesting and quite exciting. I say I've given my views on the Chris Jericho scenario. Let's just hope that it does actually build up to be a great, great show. I say I can take The Rock and John Cena with a large pinch of salt, really, really large pinch of salt. Just not interested one iota concerning that. But as I say, going back to the start of this video, I just had to come home from work and jump on the sofa and give you my views concerning the Jericho scenario. Really interesting as to why would you do this? Why would you take somebody that is on the verge of the title? It just takes me further back to the point I'm making about Sheamus. Sheamus won the title last year in 18 seconds. He had a fantastic year last year, beating Del Rio on countless occasions. And now Sheamus either just appears to be running in, saving somebody from a beating from the Shield, or wrestling as part of the Shield with say, either Randy Orton or Ryback. I don't know. I don't know. Really, really don't know. I'm avidly looking forward to watching Raw and SmackDown this week and following on the scenarios of the comings and goings, the toings and froings. I'll get back to you as and when I've watched them. But as much as we're dismayed, there's obviously a point to these decisions, isn't there? Let's just hope that it doesn't backfire and we all have a great WrestleMania. Okay, well, rant over. I'll best be off now then. Go and get changed out my work clothes. And hopefully I'll speak to you very soon. Okay? Take it easy out there and I'll report back ASAP. See you.